because I was there all the way up until the time that the newspaper, that last issue was pulled, or at least the center spread of it was pulled, I was connected to those young people. I helped supervise the production, or the writing of those stories, and the concepting and even selection of the topics, and I just felt a great bit of identity with what they were going through. I felt bad for them that despite all that effort, they were not going to see those articles published. You didn't take this class for fun. You took it because you liked the subject matter, and you wanted to write, and you wanted to do good journalism. So it was, what are the subjects we're going to expend energy about? What do people need or want to hear about? What should we as good journalists be compelled to write about? We're not here to just be an extension of the public relations arm for a school district, nor are we to tear it down. We're here to be good journalists. And unfortunately, I think they maybe got cast in a light that people were concerned there was going to be bad publicity for the district, when in fact these students were trying to address in a very meaningful way some issues that they were facing every day. And so anyway, my role was to help guide that critical thinking, but foster it. We didn't routinely have to walk down and show anybody, here's the content. What do you think? Is it okay? To anybody in the administration, to their credit, that wasn't a process with which I'm familiar. There was a class or two before that had addressed some fairly heavy topics like this. And I wouldn't say even they were, for today's world, they wouldn't be considered heavy at all. But even back then, they weren't all that, they weren't salacious. They were just, what does a young person do when they're facing depression? What are the resources for that person? The fact that the center spread of a very meaningful, in essence, their research projects for the whole semester, the very pieces that they would use to try and get into Missouri J School or journalism school or other good college programs, was now being taken away. And so if you're a serious journalism student, that's the article you want to put in your portfolio as the lead piece to show you have great writing skills and great research and journalism skills. And that's where I felt really badly for the students, is that I think that could have been avoided. Boy, my reaction was just one of sadness. I really was not in a position to be able to do much about it other than empathize and maybe point at some outside resources. I